I decided to do dermatology. It was one of my SHO jobs. I had no idea that I wanted to do it, and I just loved it. I loved the mix of the specialty, and it might sound a little cheesy, but like the real effect that you have on patients' lives, and you can completely change their life. And I think that's, really, really great to do. One of the best things about training in dermatology in the Northeast is the fantastic Mohs Micrographic Surgery Centre. People come from across the UK and the entire world to train here. There's 3 theatres staffed by some of the best surgeons in the UK, and behind me is the specimen preparation area where samples are processed on the same day. So I actually went to university in the south of England, and then I moved to the northwest, which is where I'm from. So I've worked kind of all over the country in big hospitals and small hospitals. And I got married to my wife, and she does academic infectious diseases. So we both needed to come to a hospital in a region which had A, great dermatology training, but B, had a lot of specialist academic interests. So Newcastle and the northeast were absolutely perfect for that. It's definitely met my expectations. I was also maybe a bit nervous coming to the northeast with its, fantastic reputation for dermatology. But the people here have been actually just so lovely and welcoming, and you're on first name terms with all the consultants. So that was a really great thing to find out. So genuinely think I enjoy my job. I get a lot of satisfaction from it. It's really varied. Especially at the moment, I'm really enjoying the chance to do some research, and then you can take some of that research into your sort of clinical work, which is really nice. In dermatology though, it's not just clinics. In the northeast we get great skin surgery training. Behind me you can see our skin theatres where we taught to excise skin cancers from all over the body, and we get really good training of that in the northeast and become really confident at removing any lesions, sometimes using complex reconstructions. So why is the Northeast such a great place? You've got all these fantastic opportunities to develop your clinical practice, but also research, but also just as a place to live. Newcastle has got everything you would need, from like gigs, museums, great restaurants, and then you can also go to the beach, wonderful countryside. I walk to work. Also, a nice thing about the Northeast is that the cost of living is slightly lower than the rest of the country, especially London, where I've lived before. What I like about training in the Northeast is that it's pretty unique, I think, in the UK, that it's got all of the specialties in a small area. So you've got transplant, full children's hospitals, allergy, immunology, could go on, but pretty much everything in one trust. But the other hospitals are also fantastic. So I've trained in James Cook. Durham's great as well, and very easily commutable. So yeah, I think it's a great place to live and work. Now we're outside Newcastle University Medical School, where I do my skin research. I'm part of a big lab which has lots of different focuses, from skin cancer to inflammatory dermatology. It's got leading researchers in their fields, and also has an excellent medical school which has got a real good reputation for education. Dermatology is really competitive. I would try and do as many taster weeks or get a rotation. Just email doctors from your local department, asking A, for the taster weeks, but also for things like, are there any projects you can get involved in? There are also specific courses that the BAD, the British Association of Dermatology, run for doctors who want to get into dermatology. And then if you don't get a job at the first attempt, don't worry. I was in that position myself. Got to keep at it, and if you want to do it, you'll get it. Move to new places when it's a great opportunity if you can. I think I definitely know now that this is the career for me, and I'm quite proud that I've got it, and I feel very content in my choices, and I'm just really happy with where I am and what I'm doing. So I'm in a great place.